Hey guys, it's Shakina from Spilled Self, and today I want to bring you guys a message. The message that was on my heart and on my spirit today is to have gratitude. So I'm currently sitting at the beach right now, enjoying this amazing sunset. I wish you guys could see it from my perspective, but the camera can never capture the true essence of like what your eyes can see. But I wanted to give you guys a message today, and that message is to have gratitude. Sometimes we forget to be grateful for the small things when it's the small things that create our experience during our existence, right? So you could walk around and complain all day, and if you really just kind of sit back and reflect on what your day have looked like, if you spent the day complaining, you will think that you had a bad day. But if you shift your perspective and look at all of the positive things that have happened in your day, such as somebody holding open the door for you, or somebody paying for your coffee, or even something as small as somebody giving you a compliment, and you compile that into a overview of what your full day have looked like, you will notice that your mind has the ability to shape what your full day looks like. So, for example, I spent the day kind of not sightseeing. Well, I guess I could say I sightseeing today because I did some exploring in Santa Monica just to see what the area had to offer and what stores were nearby. And overall, I could honestly say I had an amazing day today. Um, and there were a couple things that I could actually point out that made my day amazing. So as I was walking down the street, just regular, a guy stopped me and he said, "Oh my gosh, I love your yellow dress. Like yellow is my favorite color and you're just working it." And I was like, "Thank you." And I actually didn't take into account like how much that compliment actually meant to just hear, right? And how that made me feel more confident and like more like, okay, I am working this yellow dress, Or something else that happened to me today was I was walking to the train and I was trying to like speed walk because the train was like at the light and I was still crossing. And I was scanning my tap card, and in the midst of me scanning my tap card, I realized that oh my god, I might miss the train. And it just so happened that this lady was getting off the train and she held the doors open for me. So like it gave me a little bit of ease, like, okay, I don't have to rush. Like someone's there to assist me and to help me. So just even viewing that through the lens of like I'm so grateful to be blessed with people that see me, whether that's like see me physically, see me spiritually. But yeah, just being able to realize the small things that you have to be grateful for. Just even the ability for me to be at the beach right now on a Friday in the middle of the day and just kind of chill and take advantage of everything beautiful that life has to offer. It's an amazing feeling. And I think the more that I have been able to show my gratitude and appreciation for the small things in life, like, just this scenery or just being able to walk and to be able to explore different places, and have the access to those places to explore, it's just something that we sometimes take for granted. Sometimes we strive to get to a certain place, and then when we get there, we forget that like we once prayed to be in this space. And we don't show as much gratitude as we should once we're there because we've arrived. And instead of us showing gratitude, we end up being like, okay, I actually want to strive for this now. Like we change the goalposts. Not saying that it's a bad thing to have goals, but I'm saying that it's a good thing to also embrace living in the moment and being in the moment. Like life is about like enjoying the moment. It's not about enjoying life when you get to where you want to be. It's about enjoying the process getting there and knowing that yes, you're going to get there and you're also going to enjoy the ride getting there. I feel like sometimes we get so wrapped up in I don't have this, or I don't have that, or I'm not here, or I'm not there. And it's like, but you're still breathing air and you're still here. So you need to be grateful for just having that, having life. You know, life is so precious. And we don't even realize how precious it is either until like something happens, like we lose someone or something changes the dynamic of our life. So now we're just like, our whole reality has shifted. Let's say we lost someone or we had in addition to the family, like when your life changed, you realize like the version of your life that you were just living was something that you could have enjoyed, but because you wasn't where you wanted to be at that point in time, you didn't enjoy it. So you just breezed through the experience when life is about the experiences. And I think something that makes the journey unique is that, or at least for me, is that, I learned early in my life that I needed to enjoy everything. Like everything, not even saying that, I just wanted to have luxurious experiences. Although like that's my thing. Like really taking advantage of like having, upscale experiences or experiences that are just very lavish and classy and luxurious. But I noticed that like in order for me to feel like or to have and experience a good life, I have to like prioritize seeing the good in things that my life is presenting to me. And the more that I was able to do that, the more that I was able to have gratitude for the life that I'm living and the life that I'm experiencing, the more I started to align with experiences that just felt good, that felt amazing. And it's just kind of crazy because I remember a time when I like prayed for experiences like that. And now it's like I live that life without having to consciously feel like it's far away. Like I already lived the life. It's here and it's in my present. Oh wow, this sun is coming out. I hope you guys can see it. I already lived that life, so it's not like I'm striving to get somewhere. Like I've attracted it to me. And it's so funny when people say like, "Oh yeah, the law of attraction. You have to already think or be delulu um, until you get to the salulu." And like obviously there's some trueness to that, but I think they also don't highlight that like, okay, when you're being delulu, you're showing gratitude for what you do have, even the small stuff that don't look like what you want at the moment. So I just wanted to just highlight gratitude today, man. Like it's a really big, I feel like, door opener for everything that it is you're desiring in your life. When you show gratitude for what you have and where you are, not only do you align with other things to have gratitude for, but you align with all of the good experiences you want to have because you're focusing on the good. Like, and realistically, right? A lot of people tend to like say, "Oh, I wish I had this. I wish I had that." And honestly, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. When you say that you wish you have something, you're literally telling the universe that you don't have it, and you're separating yourself from having that thing because you're saying you wish that you had it. You have a yearning to have it. When the key is that you actually have to already know, like, I deserve this. Like, this thing is already for me. I don't have to wish to have it. I know I'm going to have it because this thing is for me. It just hasn't arrived in the physical yet. But spiritually, when you desire something, you're not just desiring that off the sake of just desiring it, right? You're actually desiring it because your consciousness already knows that, like, whoa, this is something familiar. This is something that is aligned with what I want in my experience or what an experience was supposed to be like on earth. So when we want things, right, our soul already knows that it's destined for us because it connects. It's kind of like a magnet for attraction. Our soul already says, "Oh yeah, that's for me." Like, for example, for someone that like always has or chooses to experience lavish things, like their soul automatically gravitates towards that because that's the life that they're destined to have. So when you say like, oh, I want this or I want that, you don't have to want this or want that. Like, it's already yours. You just have to literally live in the fact of knowing that like it's mine already. I have it. Even in the small things. Like, I have everything that I need. And then the more you say that, the more everything that you need attracts you. So that's all I have for the message today, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. And don't forget, show gratitude because that's the best attitude to embrace and to have. I'll see you guys later. And of course, I can't just end this video off without showing you guys the good. So, wait, let me see if you guys can see the. Look at that sunset. Look at the skin. Absolutely amazing. All right, bye guys.